What is going on, folks? Yes, I'm back. I have very little willpower. I was waiting to decide if I was going to sell the other one to offset, but these boxes have been too fun. I was actually just watching some of Infernal Hits, his series. We got a photo variation in his last box. He got a number to 5. Again, lots of good stuff. The question is, who do you get? Who do you hit? I don't get mad at that. As long as I get the dots, I'm happy with the product. Obviously, I hope we hit a couple of bullseyes. But before we start on this jumbo, in the last jumbo, and it was in the very last pack, and I'm sure anyone who watched the video, you're probably like, dude, look what you missed. But I got so distracted by the Nick Kurtz Night Terrors, which I knew the Night Terrors, yet I kept saying Nightmares, that I missed this. Again, not a monster by any stretch, but we do have a gold rookie auto of Ryan Anderson Johnson. So, of the Angels, that was a cool one. Not auto, rookie, but that was cool. So I missed that. The last box had a total of 8 numbered cards, counting a numbered auto and a numbered relic in there as well. Now, if you don't count the relic and the auto as separate, that's still 6 numbered cards, so that's pretty cool. So the only moment of trepidation with this box right now is the opening, because I don't want my silver bags not to be here, because this is absolutely my last box of this. I only bought 2, and I would definitely not buy them outside of factory cost. But we do have some hobbies coming in and lots of retail. The retail is usually what I go heavy on in these products, just because of price. But we had to get a couple of these just because how good last year was. And admittedly, last year was when are they there? Yes, the silver packs are there. Last year is when I came back into the hobby as far as opening products go. I was a big-time collector when I was younger, and you'll hear from the story from me. You'll hear from a lot of people my age. The vintage card collection that I sold when I was 18, no, when I was maybe 21, 22, if I had today, oh my goodness, it's sad. I mean, I didn't have any man or rookies or anything, but I had rookies of players like Koufax. I had plenty of mantle. I probably had every mantle from 56 up. Not the best condition. I did have a minty Reggie Jackson rookie that probably would have graded at least an 8, at least. But, what can you do? Sometimes you gotta sell for life needs, sometimes you sell because you're stupid. For that case, there was more life needs, so I can't get too upset. But let's hope. We doubled up last box. I know it's greedy to say I hope we double up again, but you know what? It's the last one I'm opening of them, so, let's be a little bit greedy. Or if not that, at least one single big hit. If we're going to just get the normal hits, let's get one single big one. So I'm going to move these over here. Okay, keep these over here so I can see them. And let's go, folks. I don't know, man. I don't know what the update is so good. I wish Cam Shutter was in this, because he's going to be in 2006 Series 1, and it's going to be produced to the moon. So it's almost not even worth trying to chase a single person in something like that. We are going to do today just what we started doing the last video. I'm going to cut the cards, so to speak. And there we go. We cut light 2. Again, that's a big relic, because I'm pretty sure that's orange. So that's a number to 25. Game used, which is what you want to see. Yeah, I cut in the right place. So we have Ronald Acuna Jr. on what I think is orange. It might be gold. It might be gold. It is orange. Oh, and even better. It is first in print one. It is an eBay 1 of 1, everybody. Yay! But we will definitely get that sleeve and top loaded in a second. Let's take these other cards out. Again, I'll look through the rookies later. An update, though. The last box, I did not get a single Nick Kurtz true rookie. I got one of his, I might even got 2 of his debuts, but we have Breacher Leeches, Pete Alonso. We have Cade Horton on the 90. We have Brian Wu on the All-Star. And we have Agustin Ramirez debut on the Sand Glitter. Okay, so we will grab a sleeve for Mr. This is actually thicker than I think the Kurtz and the other one is. So I don't know if I'm going to have a top loader for this. But we're going to try. Yeah, no, this isn't going to work. Maybe the shields would? Card shells would? Nope. You know what, folks? I'll play around with that later. I don't want to butcher any corners or anything, but that is definitely going to on the stage. Ronald Acuna Jr. Game used, not just game one. Number 225. Very cool. And again, I am going to sleeve up Mr. Horton. I said in the last video that I do think he should have won the Rookie of the Year, personally. You know, especially given that the Cubs win the playoffs. I know that's not a metric that they use necessarily, but, you know, sometimes when there's less pressure on a player, you know. But Baldwin is a good hitter. I don't mind him. It's just I think I definitely am pitcher-centric myself. Maybe that's why I make bad decisions in who I PC. That's not true. I have a lot of pitchers I PC, but I also have my boy Paul O'Neill, and not enough Kyle Manzardo. But I was thinking, and let me know in the comments below, would they be videos you'd want to see? Because obviously I can't make tons. I can't just open jumbos left and right. I wish I could, but I cannot. You know, like would be curious to go through some of my PCs, the different players I see, you know. But if it's something you want to see, I definitely like to do it, but I also don't want to force something down anyone's throat. But you know what? Pack number 1 was definitely a success. Definitely a success. You have an orange Acuna. And again, I know the 1 to 25 isn't that big of a deal, but to me, I think it's cool. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, cutting the cards. Oh, okay, this is interesting that this happens this way. But first 2 packs, 2 relics. That could be a good sign for being a bonus, right? You know, but let's see, we have a Skeens on the Rookie Cup, not numbered. Let's take out the rest of these. Also, Trey Savage, he's not in this, right? I think he'll be in the next one. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he is. Let me rethink that. He might be. I know he has cards in one of the products, but I think it was pro debut. Agustin Ramirez on the 90. We have MVP Miguel Cabrera. We have All-Star Foil Marte. And I've been looking at my All-Star foils. I know Inferno Hits was having a lot of damage ones. I've been fortunate enough so far. You know what? I like that. Even though I hate debuts. You know, it's just one of those things. I think it's kind of like when people start talking about the, it's the player's second-year card and stuff like that. You try to go for the rookie. But you know what? I think Roki stepped up. I actually need to buy a Roki Sasaki card soon. I put together the Fanatical set. And he is the only one, him and Trey Turner are the only 2 I haven't picked up. Trey Turner, it's just, I'm nickel and diming a little bit. You know, but Roki, I should be able to get in the 40-star range. I just got to be patient. But that is a very nice card. You know what? If I got to get a Sand Glitter of the rookie debut, that is a good one to get. So, let's not forget about Mr. Skeens. And this is, again, I don't know why the Bat Relic one is so thick. I've seen that patches are thick. You know, like I did get a dual patch in the Series 2 of Vladdy and somebody else. And that was a thick boy. And their Transcendents are thick. I'm just reaching down to try to get one of the last few game used top loaders I have. Okay, we'll put this out there and maybe we'll try in case you get an extra one. But this should slide right into here. And again, Skeensy. Oddly enough, I got a Skeens game used in my last, in my my Series 2 jumbo box. Because the Series 2 and Series 1 this year, I only opened 1 apiece. And that's, you know, that's always my plan with a jumbo box. But these were just looking so damn juicy. So I'm going to move these around a little bit. Just so we can get room. And again, this is sleeved and top loaded. But that's just more because I'm probably going to give it to a buddy of mine and keep it in good shape. Okay. 3 packs down, 7 to go, and the silver packs. Oh man, I love this rip. I love these cards. And I'm pretty sure now that I finally decided not to hold on to it, all of a sudden it's going to like double. I know they've only gone for like 280, which is still high, but you know, I could see these hitting 350, if not higher. Okay? Yeah, and I'll go through all these cards later on. I'll let you know in my next video, my next hobby video. I do. Okay, we have the 250. We have a Thomas Harrington. You know what? I don't know much about this player. I mean, looking at his ERA, though, his numbers look good, but I was listening to Jabs yesterday, and he did not seem to be a big fan. And admittedly, that roster is pretty stacked Skeens, Bubba Chandler, Jarrett Jones coming back, Kella, and then Mike Burrows, but, the kid's looking good, and it's a rookie, so I'm happy. I think we got him in the last pack, too, in a different version, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. It could have been the hobby box as well. We got a Jackson Jobe, black gold rookie. I like that. Griffey on the 1990. We have on the All-Star Kyle Tucker, and we have Cody Clemens on the foil. Yep, that's what these foils are. Okay, let us sleeve and top load a couple. I am going to sleeve and top load the rookie of Jobe. Jobe, if you've not been around my channel for a while, look at some of the old videos. I did put on the card breaks, but I got so screwed by eBay on Jackson Jobe. I got a really cool auto out of Topps Chrome and a break with KC. I don't collect him, so he was somebody I listed. I sold it on eBay. 2 days, why it was in transit, the information came up about Tommy John. The guy got the card and then immediately posted item not as described. And he showed a picture of the exact card I sent him. So at first I was worried he was trying to be a real douche and, show him something I pretended. And he did send me back the card, but he essentially did it because, it wasn't worth as much anymore. And that's really, that's so screwed up. As a seller, I can't decide if someone buys a card and the next day it skyrockets. I can't cancel that and without eBay sort of make it a big deal, put a strike on your account, yada, yada. So I don't know. Personally, I think it's BS. I tried to tell some more people about it because I obviously am a very, very small channel, and that's kind of the type of story that I think more people should know. But anyway, 4 packs down. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I guess I miscounted. So I have 3 packs down. So I got 7 left. Okay. Yeah, that was the first pack without a game used, but we did get the rookie of Jackson Jobe. We got the purple Harrington. I got no problem with those. Will be interesting how many games. This is going to be a mystical. James Wood on the mystical. I hope we get a couple of mysticals. I dig this set. I am going to put together the base set. Again, not going to be a pricey thing by any stretch, but I just think they look so damn cool. Oh, Ajita on, I think this is my first time seeing this. That'd be really cool in parallels. First pitch. Mickey Mantle. I did put him there. We have Karen Kershaw, All-Star. And we have another Augustin Ramirez. Okay, now I'm not going to complain. If that was Nick Kurtz, I'd be ecstatic. So I can't be too much of a hypocrite there. Okay, so that's the first box we got without either a bigger hit or multiple packs. There's multiple things to sleeve, but that is okay. And I think for myself, I am going to sleeve and top load the Jeter. But I'm going to probably keep that with the Alonso sort of down here on the secondary ones. But I will be looking for this for sure in the variations. That would look really cool in a blue. Okay, now we're down to 6 packs. Okay, so no autos yet. I'm hoping we get an auto soon, so that opens up the possibilities for a second. But again, if let there be one good auto, we won't get greedy. We won't get too greedy. Matt Shaw, I like that kid. Maybe I shouldn't have been talking about this guy. Maybe I willed this into existence. But then again, we got 5 packs left. So we have an autograph of the guy who I was just talking about, Tom Harrington. And it is not a numbered. So maybe this will be like the Tyler Lockett. Maybe this is the type. Oh, wait, no, this is numbered. Okay. This is a numbered 50, a gold Thomas Harrington. Again, that's not a bad hit. That's not a bad hit. Now, we got the gold Chandler Simpson. Last packs. Can we get another rookie auto in here? Even if it's a lesser one, that would be neat. But Harrington, I don't mind the kid. Just in what little I know about him, and I don't think age-wise, I do think it's he was born this century, which says a lot in baseball, because there's a lot of guys in the 90s on these products. But I will put that up there. I like that. It's going to be greedy me saying it, but I want to get another. But anyway, we did get ourselves another one of the Mysticals, so that's 5 total I'll have. I'll open a couple of hobby boxes soon. Hopefully I'll get more. Drake Baldwin on the 90. Graber Torres on the All-Star. Oh, and for half a second I got excited. But it is not. If it was a rookie, I'd be okay too. It's not a rookie. So we will put Graber Torres. Where'd he go? With the All-Stars, I felt like I got another sand glitter, but maybe it was just the one that I have up on stage. So we'll put that sand glitter there. And now we will sleeve up the Drake Baldwin. I really like these cards. Maybe there's a little bit up there, but I think chipping is different than the issue that Inferno Hits has been having, which is, I mean, totally not his fault. It's BS what they're doing, but so be it. I don't know. We got 5 packs left, so now we're going to start asking for stuff, see what happens. Even if we don't get another auto, here's what I would like. I would really want a home field advantage, even more than a golden mirror, because home field advantage, you gain 1 of 30. And you know it's a good name. The golden mirrors, unfortunately, I collect tons of them. I collect some of the cheapies too, but there's a lot you can get in the $5 range, so they're not necessarily an instant big card. But the Mysticals look so cool, and they're gonna look so cool in like my booklet, on my book. Like I get some books, some you know what, top loader cases. Well, I'll show them off maybe another video. 5 packs left. The only thing would actually no 5 packs left, and we're not guaranteed anything. You know, we got the bat to 25, we got the auto to 50, and then we got the Paul Skeens base. But 5 packs left, folks. A lot of stuff can happen. And let's not forget, we got the 2 silver packs. But I keep thinking about the silver packs every time I call them that. Like, there's generations that probably have no idea why we call them silver packs. Because they're clearly not silver. But that's the term. Everyone cards. Again, even though I just got back into breaking, I am not new to cards by any stretch of the imagination. Now, back in the day, I was in Beckett a couple of times with stuff in my collection, which I always thought was neat. You know, my Zito and Oswald player collections, and then a set collector of Udi. What is it? It was a dual auto patch set that had like 70 cards in it I put together. But I had sold it. Oh, we got a 3rd mystical, and it's one I don't have, so that makes me very happy. So now I'm up to 6 for the set. Again, I imagine the set's probably 25 to 30 there. Oh, is this a green? No. No, we don't have a numbered one. Just a Lego. That's fine. Zach Green, good rookie, but not getting sleeved up on the 85. We have Chris Brubrick, you know, from the Royals in the All-Star. We have Ribby Royalty, Harper Hits, Mark in Win. You know what? That's not a bad card. I might sleeve that one up. Oh, we have a. Okay, this is one of the things I said in the last box we didn't get. Oddly enough, that was the same pack I pulled that gold and ignored it. But this is one of the current hollow foils that they have. And this is, again, I was just going to sleeve up one Harper. I guess we're going to do them both. You know, so we have the Harper Duo card, and then we have the Harper on the Sand Glitter. And, oh, you know what? And we have the Harper freaking Mystical. You know, I thought it was something last box when we got the 2 Christian Campbells in one pack. We got 3 different Bryce Harper. Again, no monsters of Bryce Harpers, but, you know, still very cool cards if you're a collector. As I say it all the time, every card is not meant to be a, oh my God, I need to buy a box that gives me exactly profit back so I could sell. I'm like, well, then you don't open wax for profit. That's super rule number 1. Don't open wax for profit. Is Baldwin numbered? No. It was looking a little purpley for me, but this is exactly what I want. I want a stand with a lot of cards top loaded, a lot of things that I dig that will be going in the boxes. You know, and then they sit there until you trade or put up a lot on eBay, something like that, kind of based on who you collect. Or with the exception of the guys I do collect, it just keeps growing. Like I got lots of the Yankee stuff isn't going to go anywhere. Some of the rookie pitching stuff doesn't go anywhere. Because that's sort of what I'm into. There we go. 4 more packs, and then we have the silvers. Okay. Again, not a bad stage. Not a bad stage at all. The Acuna game used is definitely the biggest hit, even more so than the rookie gold to 50. That Acuna might be bigger than the Simpson, too. I have to think about that one. By the way, has any of you got any golden mirrors turned around backwards? I've heard people saying that. I've never seen it. I do always go through all these cards anyway, and there's not been any in there. Let us see. Ellie De La Cruz on the Night Terrors. Bobby Witt on the 90. James Wood on the All-Star Rookie. And we have Zach. Wow, I can't even read that last name. You can't even read it, so I'm going to put it down with the hollows. And I keep mixing these up. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, there we go. These are just Lego hollows. So I will sleeve and top load the Ellie. I like these. I like the Night Terror set. I like the parallels I've seen pulled from it even more. But it's a cool set. It did get Nick Kurtz that last box, what distracted me from seeing the gold. I think I got Kyle Tucker the last box too. You know what? We'll let him do double duty with Bryce. And, you know, again, not a big card, especially since his base rookie was Aurelia. But this is his first all-star rookie. They're doing the new designs. And again, why not? I am a dollar boxer at heart, by sure. Put that there. Put him here. I only have a couple more stands. I'm going to put this here, and hopefully we'll have to start doubling up, because I hope we have reasons to. 3 more packs. 3 more packs. Will this be a double box? Again, that's greedy, I know, but oh, it would be nice. Well, we also have the silver packs too to hopefully make a big jump, big bounce. Well, we got our first gold, which again that surprised me. How have we been doing there? Let's see with the numbered cards. If we don't count, like we got 6, not counting the relic in order last time. So far, we only have 1, 2 with 2 with the gold, right? I'll go back through these later if I forgot. Maybe I covered up somewhere, but I think that's it. So this is only the second numbered card. We got another record breaker, and that will also go to my Mets friend. We have the gold. We have Fernando Tatis on the 90. We have Carlos Rondon on the All-Star. And we have on the Sand Glitter, Stay Classy, San Diego. I like that. Is that Tatis? I don't know who that is. Is that Merrill, maybe? It is Merrill. You know what? I like that card. I'm going to sleeve and top load it. Only got 2 packs left. This will probably not go on the stage, though. It'll join the Drake Baldwin. It'll join the Jeter. But it's still a neat little card. It's a parallel. 2 very good players. Both dealt with issues for different reasons. We'll put that there. Put that in here. And it is a numbered rookie, so... Oh! Did you see? You know what? That's what I asked for, so I'll take it. You know what? We're going to click Harrington's the bigger hit there. I completely understand that. But we did get a second in the mix. Like, if you just got a Jake Magnum, you're probably not super excited, but you get Jake Magnum and a rookie gold in there, too. So we did, in our 2 jumbo boxes of update, oh, I wish I had more, we did get ourselves doubled up on the autos in both. And who knows, there is still a chance. I got to take out some more top loaders, get some more sleeves out. There's still a chance for a... There we go. Again, folks, these are definitely the best sleeves. You know, I learned about them through Stryker, and I started getting them through KC and the breaks. Like, he always sends a pack out if you buy a spot. Like, they just make life a lot easier for a lot of cards, especially die cut. Although I know you could do that little die cut trick where you put the die cut and a regular card together. But I don't know. Look at that, Jake Magnum rookie auto. I'm not familiar with, I know the name because I've seen him before. I don't know the age. The age is everything. Yeah, he's another one born, I think 96 that says. As I'm trying to read it. I'm sorry. when I would just give you an idea with this setup like this, it obscures and makes very dark when I'm trying to bring the card in and read it. So it's a little bit trickier. But we got 2 autos. Nice. Now we can start saying it. Could this be that 3 auto box that other people have had? But yeah, we have 2 numbered cards, not counting the hits. So we're going to have less numbered cards for sure. We had 6 plus the hits last box. But you know what? Can we get one of those other special things? A canvas, a golden mirror, even Ressa golden, like an Independence Day, like anything like a vintage stock. We haven't gotten any of those, I don't believe. We did get from a hobby the, okay, we got another numbered card. This is a Jag, no, that's not, who is that? This is a, well, we'll do that. And then we'll go through them together. So, we have a Mookie Betts. No, okay. We have Nick Abel on the 90. We have Vladimir Guerrero on the All-Star. We have Ryan Johnson on the Hollow. And then we have Bladrod on the blue. So we're up to 3. So if we get 1 in the next pack, that'll give us 4. Although I have seen some packs with multiple numbered cards, so who knows? Maybe we do better than that. But yeah, 3 numbered cards. Again, last box, a lot more. And so far, I don't know. I think you'd have to tell me which box. After all said and done, obviously, it could become very easy with stuff in the remaining couple of packs. But right now, I'm not sure which box. I don't know. I don't know which one is the better box so far. I'm leaning towards the first one, but my gut tells me Harrington's a better hit than people I'm giving him credit for, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a sucker for pitches. Okay, this is the last pack. Last pack mojo? Is there going to be gold in there? No, but we did look like we got... No, wait. Wow. Okay. This really was a special box. We got 3 relics and 2 auto. We got 5 hits, and I dig these relics. Well, let me do this. Let me take these out here. We got another Nick Coates Night Terror. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So we got the Rising Rookie Schwellenbach. Nice. We got the Nick Coates Night Terrors. Crochet on the 90. Freed. And okay. So not bad at all. I do like the Rising Rookies game used. I like the way they look. At first when I saw I just think, you know what? I got away with it. I got away with it, folks. When I saw the picture that way, I thought that was going to be one of those faux photo variations. But it was not. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with... where we put you? We'll put him here. But now, we do have another top loader back here for the game used. I don't know. I think this might... I don't know. This box is the better box. You know, the Acuna, I got to go by what might be the best card in general, and that's the Acuna. Then we also got another rookie auto, gold, granite, not as good. You know, Magnum and Locklear. Again, Locklear probably not as... Magnum probably not as good as Locklear, but it's not a thing. What was on here? Did I just put this here before to have another stage? So we'll do that. Okay, so you know what's left. Now we got to try to get in here without making too much of a mess. Yeah, I'll push the cuts here. I don't want to knock these packs down. I don't want to knock anything down. 1 and 2. Alright, folks, is this going to be the monster? Am I going to go 3 autos and 3 relics? Like, that would be a very good, fond farewell to my jumbo experience. But damn, these boxes would go... Maybe I wish I got 3 jumbos instead of getting some more hobbies, too. But, oh well. Can't be greedy. Can't be greedy. We got Max Muncy. Do we have any color in here? Do we have? No, we don't. Max Muncy. Okay, Nick Coates. I'll take it. That is a nice one for sure. Orbit Vivas. You know, again, for my Yankees, even though I don't think I don't need the James Wood. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Not too shabby. We are going to extend the video a little. Wow, this is a long video. I know, folks. I'm sorry. But you know what? The way I figured, I can't open many of these, so I'm going to enjoy it when I do. Like, I know there's some people that do those super rips. That's no fun. Like, why are you buying it if you're trying to do it that way? Nick Kurtz, James Wood on the 90 rookie. And again, this one of those that's sleeving, but that's for me. Even though, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if he's still with the Yankees, to be honest with you. But if he is, he definitely wasn't on the roster after guys started coming back healthy. Okay, folks, here we go. Bringing in all the good vibes. Let's make this a monstrous rip. One auto, even an auto of whoever the biggest bum is in these packs, that would still make this a monster rip, in my opinion. Okay. Do we get one? No, we do not. No, Dylan Dingra, Yu Darvish, Lawrence Butler, and Jackson Chourio. Probably sleeve and top load the Dingle later. But I guess, let's do this. I know last video I said I was going to go through them, and I forgot to. So I don't want to do that again. I am going to read the Acuna there, though, because he's on his sleeve, so I don't want to, ding him up or anything. So, and we'll take these two. Again, this was my haul. We have the Vivas on the Mojo Pack rookie. Again, Soto breaches, not a big deal. Sand Glitter, cool card. You got Merrill and Tatis. Drake Baldwin on the 90 rookie. Jeter on the first pitch. Alonso on the breacher leeches. James Wood, Mojo Pack rookie. Nick Kurtz, Mojo Pack rookie. Nick Kurtz, Night Terrors. James Wood on the All-Star. Sand Glitter, rookie debut, Saki. Paul Skeens on the All-Star. It's actually, I don't even have the cup on here. The other one I think did. But yeah, on the 90 game used. Rising rookie Spencer Schwellenbach. You have 3 mysticals. Again, I just dig the way they look. We got a blue in Brad Lord, rookie. We got a gold rookie in Elad. We have Jackson Joe, black gold rookie. The Thomas Harrington rookie gold, number to 50. Thomas Harrington rookie to 250, purple. James Magnum base rookie. Kate Thornton rookie. Ellie Night Terrors. Bryce Harper. And then Bryce Harper on the Aqua, which I think these Aquas are rare. I think these Aquas are very rare, relatively speaking. I got a Jacob Wilson rookie debut Aqua in a break recently. And again, the biggest hit in here, I guess I will bring it up here to show you again, the Acuna game used bat, numbered 1 of 25. So, folks, thank you for taking a look. Reminder, I do have a contest. If you go back to my holiday videos, you'll see it. It's marked the contest one, and it's going to have a bunch of ornaments. It's going to have a Shohei CGC 9, and there'll probably be some other stuff in it too, based on the team you tell me you like if you win. But that, folks, this is my last one, a hobby, until I will open just one in 2026 from Series 1. I enjoyed the hell out of it. But if you're enjoying this, if you can follow my vibe a little bit, I appreciate it. I do have some more hobbies coming in, some pro debuts coming in, and then eventually a bunch of retail. I thankfully ordered a bunch of retail, some dicks way back in the day. It'll probably take a bit, though. Till we meet again, folks. Peace.